think we need to think about the human species as an organization. Like any organization, it needs to remain competitive, innovative, and continually adapting to its environment in order to survive. If it does not do this, then eventually it will no longer be sustainable within the environment that it exists. So there is a process of evolution in which organizations reinvent themselves and so forth in order to survive in a competitive market. In the case of the human species in nature, we can think of the human species as an organism that exists in the nature, in the environment which is a natural world, a natural environment. And there are forces as well and there are rules to this environment. And if we continue to play well within those rules and then adapt to new rules as the environment is changing, then we will continue to thrive as a species. If we do not, then like all organisms that fail to adapt and evolve, we will become extinct. What's really interesting about this concept for me at the moment is how this relates, I think, to climate change and the human race, because I'm seeing a correlation in this whole scenario of disruption and established market leadership and the inefficiency of the market leader and the innovation of the incumbent operator into the market. Now, we've just been take from Mother Nature for so many years now and really haven't been worried about the consequences from that too much. But I think ultimately, as an organization, the human race has become highly inefficient and has been creating a whole bunch of problems, unsustainable practices that is not unlike what a market leader would do who is established in the market without too much competitive force. So effectively what's going on is Mother Nature is responding to this and is playing the role of the disruptive innovator. And so they have a disruptive innovation in this way, the role of climate change and the climate heating up, disrupting the market and the market leader and forcing the market leader to effectively stop its inefficient and unsustainable practices. Now, if the market leader chooses not to do this, they eventually will be completely disruptive and in this case destroyed, because the environment, the market environment that they operate in will no longer be viable. It will effectively be gone. And once the market leader is then displaced, of course, a new environment will be established with a healthier and more sustainable organizational practice. So I don't know, this excites me. I love the correlation between these concepts of business and nature. And then another thing that I guess that I've been thinking about lately too is that I'm just wondering do we have too many business mindsets at the top of our leadership structure, in the sense that there's too many money-related decisions being made. There's too many business-related decisions being made in regards to impact with the climate. And would it be a better place to have people who believe in the humanities and arts and designers and philosophers and all these sorts of people in these power positions to help balance out our attitude towards nature and our sustainable practice as an organisation. Perhaps this is the problem at the moment. Too heavily dominated by a certain paradigm of thinking and not enough balance. Anyway, I'll talk to you again soon.